Dreams are our unconscious brain's way of processing the events of your day, as well as the emotions you experienced. It helps us deal with trauma and concerns, as well as absorb memories and information. If you are dreaming about getting married, there are a myriad of different interpretations depending on different details within your dreams. Let's get the most obvious one out in the open. Are you planning your own wedding or that of a loved one? Then your dream is most likely just your anxiety and eagerness to get to that big day manifesting through your dreams. After all, sometimes dreams can be pretty straightforward in their meaning. If this is not the case, then you will be interested in watching the possible interpretations this particular dream might have. Dreaming about planning your wedding day. If you are not actually planning your big day, then this might symbolize you will soon be facing a life-changing event. If you know your groom or wife-to-be, perhaps you might secretly wish you could engage in a business or personal relationship with said person. Weddings are, after all, a symbol of commitment. Perhaps you are ready to accept a business proposition you were on the fence about. If the wedding day arrives in your dream after planning, it further cements your determination to go through with a challenging agreement, and it might even be a good omen that the business deal you were doubting on accepting will be highly profitable. Getting married to your real-life husband or wife. If you already have a spouse and dream about marrying them all over again, there are two possible interpretations. Do you remember the dream vividly? Can you tell if it looked just like your actual wedding day? Then it might just be a recollection of the event, and your brain is not quite done processing that particular memory. Enjoy that sweet reminder and remember to kiss your hubby or wife in the morning. It most likely also means you are reaffirming your commitment and love for your spouse. Another possible interpretation, especially if you are going through a rough spot in your marriage, is that you are unconsciously reevaluating your relationship and commitment to your spouse. Perhaps it might be time to have a talk with them about what's been bothering. Eloping and keeping your marriage a secret. If you dream about getting married in the shadows, away from your friends and family, then it might be a sign that you have been acting negligently lately and are worried that people who know you might begin gossiping about your activities. If you are forced into this secret marriage, then you might be unconsciously worried someone in your life is being a bad influence on you and restricting you from achieving your true potential or happiness, especially if the groom or bride is someone you know. Dreaming about having problems before the wedding day. There are several issues you might encounter while dreaming of getting married, and each has different interpretations. If you dreamed about escaping your own wedding, running away from the church or not showing up at all, it might symbolize you are attempting to avoid a new situation in your life you perceive as permanent and wish to escape from. It could also mean you have reservations about a big decision you took or a commitment you assumed recently, and wish you could make it go away. You might be having second thoughts or doubt whether to even show up to your own wedding in the dream, and this might be a sign that you are feeling insecure and powerless in your own life. Even if you end up getting married, you feel people perceive you as insecure and indecisive. If you, on the other hand, find yourself arguing with your spouse-to-be or relatives in the days prior to the wedding in your dream, you might be facing problems with commitment or your self-confidence in real life. It might also be indicating you are jealous of someone else's success and wish you could be in their shoes instead. Your spouse-to-be might not show up at the ceremony. This indicates you are experiencing trust issues, especially if you are currently in a relationship in real life. Finally, if you are late to your own wedding, it might be foretelling you will endure monetary issues or financial losses, or might be a sign that you are struggling to deal with all the responsibilities you are handling at the time of the dream. What small details in the ceremony represent? There might be many important details in your dream than what actually happens during your wedding, and some might hold great significance. The wedding reception being hosted in a luxurious location. It's a good omen. You will soon experience success in your professional life, perhaps get a raise or earn recognition for a job well done. Wine flows freely during the wedding. You should be wary of what the future holds. This is a bad omen, and you will experience trouble soon, both in your professional and personal life. There are no guests at your ceremony. You might have been facing family problems lately and are worried your parents, siblings or offspring will not approve of your decisions. Music being played during the wedding. If you are hearing a wedding march, you may feel you are missing out on your own goals and dreams to adapt to your partner's wishes, if you are currently in a relationship. If you hear an organ or piano playing, you are ready to face a problem you have been trying to avoid. It could also signify you are harboring a secret talent you are scared of tapping into, either for lack of confidence or because you are too concerned you'll be judged. You or your bride wear a white dress. Seeing, or being, the bride clad all in white is a great omen. You should keep a positive attitude moving forward, as good things are coming your way.